Sure. I grew up around some decent nature in Dublin, not in the city centre itself, but I grew up beside a place called the Phoenix Park, which is the second biggest public park in Europe. So, but I'm only getting reacquainted with the power and the beauty and the majesty of nature, which is a really cool thing. And in Los Angeles, to go on hikes, I do a bit of yoga. Sorry, I snap microphones out of people's hands. I apologise on camera. All that kind of stuff keeps you young.
What do you do that embarrasses your kid?
What do I do that embarrasses my kid? I have no idea. Thank God he hasn't got enough language yet to tell me that he's embarrassed. You know?
Thank you. And then, one last question. One last question. This is your second villain.
Sorry. Hi. How was second?
Well, how's it going?
Story.
Yes.
Story film adaptation. So, how does it compare to Minority Report?
How does it compare? I mean, it's as big in scope as Minority Report was, and yet at the centre of it is a concept born of Film Kidjick's imagination that is very, very detailed and very, very beautiful and very original, very unique. I mean, this of course is a remake of the original, but the concept that comes from the story we can remember for you wholesale. I mean, Phil Kidjick was just a master of imagination, kind of really applying his imagination to a practical world, but setting it in the future to a world that seemed like something that we didn't recognise, and yet somehow the mechanisms within that world seem familiar to us, because human beings don't really change that much over time. Our structures change and the world we live in changes a little bit, but our behaviours towards each other, you know, are quite the same. But Minority Report and this, yeah, they're both very, very big worlds, and they both inhabit a story, hopefully, that is that's worth the watch. You know?
Hi, Colin. Natalie with EP. How are you? I want to know, who was Arnold Schwarzenegger for you, and what was your experience like?
I grew up watching all Arnie's films, you know, from Commando to Red Heat to Predator and Terminator, and you know, all of his films when I was a kid. Running Man was one of my favourites. So yeah, so he was, you know, he was the action hero, and then Van Damme kind of came in, and I like a bit of Van Damme.
Has he contacted you? Does he know you're doing this?
I'm sure he's got better things to do with his time, you know.
I want to know, what was your... Okay, now we're done?
Yeah, you're done.
Okay, go ahead.